look me in the eyes and tell me that the guilty pleasure of his sister isn't South Korean dramas. Dude, think about it. We have a major epidemic that's burning through the world in rapid speed that originated in China, of all places, and people's wills are dying because of it. Do you see how horrible TikTok is?
Who goes on TikTok?
Now you know why it's called TikTok. It was a countdown.
Dude, you've made so many arguments to nuke China, right? And I think the only one you didn't say, and now that you said it, it's really now it finally resonates with me. TikTok is why we should nuke China.
Look, China needs to be nuked. I made this argument. I'll keep making this argument. China needs to be nuked.
But like entirely nuked or like
entire?
Specific?
No. It comes down to this. When someone gives you like a convoluted question, like if you have to nuke one country, which country would you nuke? I'd say China immediately before even hearing the question. And my argument.
What probably do you want? Nuke China.
Dude, listen to me. Hear me out.
Okay.
You nuke China. You will solve overpopulation, global warming, because they create a lot of the carbon emissions.
Okay.
You will solve a lot of political tensions with Hong Kong, with the US, with the entire world. Mm-hmm. You're gonna solve the mobile game epidemic.
We get to stick it to it.
You're gonna remove TikTok. You're gonna remove all the influence that the SJWs have, because a lot of it comes from China. You will remove the final stronghold for socialism, at least cultural socialism. You will solve the North Korean issue, because North Korea is only alive because of China. All at the same time. One country, you nuke it, you solve most of the world's problems.
Yeah, but here's the thing. You're not solving world overpopulation, you're solving China world overpopulation.
Dude, you nuke China, you remove like what, 10% of the population? That's a lot.
Yeah, but like that's like saying you remove one person from the class, everyone gets a grade.
Let's make it sweeter.
But they all suck anyway. Everyone already has population. You need to nuke everyone. You need to nuke the rest of the world.
I said solving overpopulation, not solving population.
Yeah, but like, what do I care about China if I have overpopulation in my country? You see what I'm saying?
No, but like, if you nuke China, you solve... Overpopulation is only a problem when it comes to resources.
Yeah, but like, in each country, you see what I'm saying?
Nobody cares about overpopulation, okay? Nobody cares, okay?
Well, I think we have someone who
nuke
does.
China, okay, if you nuke China, okay, wipe it off the map, that's a lot of new real estate that we can send the Indians in.
And then kill them because it's irradiated.
Dude. If I can't nuke China, I'd nuke India, because the world's hygiene will increase by 20%.
Again, it's the same
Suddenly
thing.
Venice would clear up for some reason.
No, but again,
you'll get the very prestigious title of God of the Pakis.
Oh yeah, you become an honorary member of the Paki family.
Yes. Okay. You finally end the war of the movies they make about the war between Pakistan and India. Finally, a winner's decided. That person who nuked India.
Dude, if you're ever Indian, or you're part Indian, or anything...
I actually am part Indian.
Yes, that's why I said it. I didn't want to dox you until you said it yourself. Like, dude, if you ever, and you will, and you probably have, if you ever hear a Paki say, "You guys worship cows," the best comeback for it, of course I do. Your mom is a lovely woman.
Is this in the Nuke Everyone manifesto? like
that can qualify as a nuke. Yes.
That's
This
like
one,
you
fully
nuke China,
tactical.
kill them all. Nuke India, kill them all. You go to Pakistan and you give one insult to one guy. Nuke
That's
Pakistan.
enough. Trust me.
It just spread.
That does technically count as a nuke. Just a different kind.
It's just the
You
rest
don't
of the
even
world
need the kill
going.
streak for that one, huh?
The rest of the world goes like, "Wow, Pakistan got it easy. Look, they had the luck of the draw with that one."
Dude, it's like there was a time I was vegetarian for 6 years, and whenever someone tells
For
long
6
story,
years.
Sorry
Yeah.
for your loss.
Short time.
it's okay. I'm sorry for my own loss, though. Whenever someone says, the classic, "My food shits on your food," I say, "Well, your food shits."
Okay, that's nice. Oh, so here's an interesting comment. Can we live stream the nuke?
Of course. Dude, when the
should,
Cuban
we
Missile
should.
Crisis hit, it was on every TV screen.
As
Think that will
long
happen?
as long as you put background music and it's na 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 na
Oh
na na.
my god! Oh my god! I just realized. Back when the nuke happened in Japan, we only have like accounts. People describe it. There is no real way to see it. But there is somebody with a smartphone that will survive the nuclear epidemic. And you know what their
Their
first
cell phone survive.
no,
No,
and
but-
you know what the first thing they'll do?
Hmm?
They will
What?
put it on TikTok.
No, but
And
here's the thing.
that's how we'll know China got nuked.
It won't work if you're doing it from a smartphone, because I know this because there was one that
Dude, imagine someone stupidly dancing with the nuke behind them.
the last TikTok
That will
ever
be in a
made.
historical
Dude,
account.
Dude drops the phone and it raises on the nuke.
Oh my God.
Dude, that will be on the history books. That's so good. Oh my god.
Last TikTok ever recorded in the year 2020.
Just-
But the thing is, no one will actually see the nuke, and here's why. And even by smartphone, because there was this documentary kind of thing where they talked to people who were on the U.S. carriers in the Navy during World War II, and they recounted what the experience was when they fired the nuke. And the thing is, all the people who were there, they were given specific instructions. They were told, you have to turn and have your back to the nuke. You have to
I
close.
saw that.
Yeah, you have to close your eyes. You have to put your eyes in the crook of your shoulder or through your hands. And the thing is, they experienced it by feeling it and seeing it even with all of that. Like the flash of light and the radiation was so strong. They said if you had your hands on your eyes, you could see through to your bone.
Yeah, like if you have your eyes
Yeah,
on your
you
eyes,
could literally see your bone.
and when
like
it
an expert.
exploded, you can see your bones.
Yeah, and like it felt like a
Okay, we need-
shockwave and people were
okay.
knocked down.
Okay. We need to
So-
nuke China right now. Okay, that's it.
Dude, my best argument for especially China, but to detonate a nuke anywhere in the world, imagine the meme material. Imagine how would the
contribution
internet meme it?
to humanity, the memes, the new age currency. The death of TikToks gave rise to the meme currency.
Yes, it elevates everything, as I've said. Everything elevates when you eliminate 10% of the population. Everything.
I'm proud of the internet because Kim Jong-un is still not yet dead, yet the internet is still memeing his sister.
Oh my
And
God.
dude, here's the deal. Kim Jong-un's sister, imagine her becoming the supreme leader of North Korea. Imagine the amount of material Shadman would have.
Man, I was about to joke and say boner alert, and then you said that. I'm so glad we're on the same page.
Dude, the first female dictator you'll have,
Oh my-
and you can imagine all the betas of the world just flocking to North Korea.
First female dictator.
Yes. Just I can imagine all the simps.
Dude, imagine a female becoming the dictator and undisputed leader of her country, and having all the power and all the influence. Can you imagine how jealous Hillary Clinton would be?
Ooh. Kim Jong-un needs to die right now. Kim Jong-un, please pass the bullet. It's for the memes. Do it for the people.
Stick it to Hillary.
Yes.
Take one for the team.
Dude, there isn't something more communist to do than to stick it to Hillary Clinton, all right?
Actually, my prediction is that if his sister actually becomes the leader, North Korea would finally open up, and here's why.
Okay.
You know the guilty pleasures of Kim Jong-un? You know, basketball and American basketball
Smoking.
and all of that.
Yeah, and all that.
Look me in the eyes and tell me that the guilty pleasure of his sister isn't South Korean dramas.
Oh my
That's
god. We have destroyed North Korea. We've destroyed China. We've destroyed India. We destroyed Pakistan with an insult. And now North Korea. You're next.
My heart.
I win.
Oh, you win. You're the worst and best human in our age. I concede the title to you. Full respect. Finally. A worthy successor. Oh.
Hitler did nothing wrong.
People talk about World War III. We need the Cold War too.
We need to close. We need to close. That's it.
Okay, thank you guys. Join the Discord, subscribe, everything. Thank you guys. Thanks.